From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, politicians who claim to be champions of free speech are silent tonight as the church in Kerala calls for a complete boycott of the media. It doesn't stop with that. They have declared rape-accused Bishop Franco, the very controversial man, innocent, and they say there should be a total ban on the media for questioning this rape-accused. Let's debate.
"56 days ago, they gave this rape-accused bishop a hero's welcome in Jalandhar. 91 days ago, they viciously attacked the nun and her supporters as they fought on for justice. 122 days ago, the bishop's supporters attacked journalists while they were doing their job. And now the church has done the unthinkable. It has openly called for a boycott of the media in Kerala. In this letter, they've asked believers to boycott news channels, stop reading newspapers, and stop advertisements. The church has put its might behind this man who once unleashed a slander campaign against the rape victim nun.
She is cooking up a story.
But why would a woman actually cook up a story? There should be a logical reason.
Yeah, so when we talk about a logical reason, we have to have a logical background. The background is 2016 November, where a lady from Delhi came to Jalandhar and accused the complainant having illicit relationship with her husband.
Tonight, as they call for a ban on the media, parties who claim to be champions of freedom of expression have gone completely silent. Let's debate.
And I first want to go across to Thiruvananthapuram, where I have Rahul Ishwar and Kevin Matthews Sunny sitting next to each other. And Kanchan Gupta, welcome. Savio Rodriguez, welcome. And Sunit Chopra, welcome. Royden Roach is joining us in some time. You know, this is outrageous, outrageous. The church is now openly taking sides with the rape accused. Openly. There is no squeamishness about it. They are not embarrassed about it. They're not feeling bad about it, Savio. They're not hiding it. They are openly supporting the man who has allegedly carried out the rape. They are openly supporting. The church is on the side of the rape accused. And all political parties are quiet. And they are saying boycott the media. This is crazy, Rahul Ishwar. This is crazy. Unbelievable today that even Kevin Matthews Sunny is refusing to open his mouth today. He's refusing to say one word today. He's scared of what the Syro-Malabar Church, Catholic Church is going to do.
Putting some facts on my own.
Pardon me?
Why are you surprised about that?
With due respect to the church, this is very unfortunate, especially coming from the church. Disengagement with media, disengagement with public is absolutely wrong. This is uncalled for. Had Jesus Christ been alive, he would have strongly stood with that rape nun. Unfortunately,
Rahul.
church is taking a wrong stand. With due respect to church and Kevin Sunny, this is a wrong stand. This is a wrong posturing.
Arnab and Rahul, let me put the facts straight here. This news article or this specific article came in a website called catholicsabha.org, which is a website that has no association with the church as a body. It may be run by somebody. It is being run by a software company who wants to promote their matrimonial website. That's the only thing that's it. And
what kind of justification
is this? It is a website that reaches 90 unique visitors. That is something you can count on your fingers.
Please don't use technical arguments to hide a hideous crime. See, these are mere technical arguments.
Don't take the words.
Okay, fine. Then why don't Catholic Church come out in strong words and say this is not our position? Why don't the church come out and say this is not our official position? We stand with the rape nun. Yeah, why don't they come out and issue a statement that this doesn't belong to us?
No,
you cannot play hide and seek.
Now, Rahul, we are talking about this topic here, and this statement doesn't come out from the church anywhere.
Then why can't the church officially deny it? This is only a hide and seek game, Mr. Kevin Sunny, and nobody's going to fall for it.
The church cannot go and answer to every Tom, Dick and Harry.
Absolutely Tom,
Dick and Harry.
It's a very serious allegation of standing with a rape accused, second disengagement with media. Had it been said by any Hindu or right-wing leader, the whole nation, the pseudo-secular lobby would have gone up in flames. Had it been said by any other community, the entire, the so-called self-claimed secular media would have said, what is happening in India, it's a death of press. Where is the press freedom? Right now, because the church body said it, nobody is going to raise the voice. If this is not church's position, let them come out.
Put everything to...
No, I don't understand the logic. Kevin, he makes a valid point. If it's not the position of the church, then the church should come out and condemn it. A. B. For everything that any VHP sidekick does, you say Modi is responsible. You say. For everything that some Hindu fringe does, you say that the government of India is responsible. 1 minute. But for this statement, you say the church is not responsible. What kind of hypocrisy is this, yeah? What kind of... then the church should come out and say, we stand with the nun.
Exactly.
He should say, what is this boycott of the media? You think the media will be scared of this? And Savio Rodrigues, the first response of Kevin Matthews Sunny is, there is no authenticity to the article. This is not the position of the church. Savio, do you take that argument? Savio.
Okay.
Savio.
Arnab, primarily, Sunny is partially correct in his assessment to that dictate of the church, because it's come out in a magazine or an online magazine that is basically got no direct connection with the church. So it's not an order that's come out from an archdiocese or not. But they should condemn the fact that such an article has come out, and they should stop putting Bishop Franco Mulacal's photograph on the calendar. They should stop slandering the nun who came to them first rather than going to the police. But they turned her away. So the church cannot be playing cards in the way that they want to play cards. They should stand with the truth. In the last 1 year, Arnab, which the media doesn't know, there are 26 odd cases against different people within the Christian community. The Catholics, the Protestants, the believers that have issues related to sexual related crimes. And we are going about exposing it. So when the church says that the media has to be boycotted, they have a right to talk about it within the church. But to stop the media, they don't have any business, and they don't have any right to tell the media what to do. The media will continue to expose.
No. 1 second. The question is, therefore, he says today, technically you can't link this to the church. 1 minute. To which if I agree, that technically if you can't link this to the church, and if it's wrong news that the church has boycotted the media, I think it's an excellent opportunity for the church to step in right here, right now, and say, we are against what has been published in Catholic Sabha. We are against it. And we are against any support to Franco Mulacal. Franco Mulacal is a rape accused.
Otherwise,
we will not take positions on this matter. Otherwise, the wrong impression goes on.
Entire thing.
They will not do that, Arnab.
And they are complicit in it. See, we have great 90% of our people might study. We have great, one of the oldest Sabhas point of time. Churches look high ground they had. They are not being seen with the victim. They have taken many actions against the people who supported this particular nun. And Bishop Franco, I don't want to call him Bishop, Mr. Franco has been accused and they have been shielded. After all these things, do we want to believe that the church is going to give justice to the nun? It is high time they take a moral high ground, and people like Kevin, who has been batting for the church, should take a more responsible stand and convince their leaders to come out, either deny this statement, support the nun, and say, let the investigation be complete, let Franco be removed.
See, Rahul, two things. First
No. Let me give you a second example. Let me give you a second example on this one. One minute. Let me give you a second example on this. Please understand, Kevin, you're in a fix. I get Kanchan Gupta into the debate. I get Sunit Chopra into the debate as well. What if there were people? What if there were people who had supported the release of Asaram, and what if people had said we support Asaram, and we are against the victim? The victim is slandering Asaram. What would you have said then? Why don't you think of that? Why are you quiet now, Sunit Chopra, today? You don't have a voice today? Tell Kanchan Gupta that what if some people
Who said I don't have a voice?
No, you don't appear to have a voice on this matter.
I know what has been done to a policeman by an army man.
What?
Under the guise of the UP government.
What has...
They have not
That's
dared
apples
to
and
arrest
oranges,
the man
Sunit.
who is spreading
That's
all
apples and
kinds
oranges.
of
What are you talking
videos
about?
attacking the police officer who prevented a riot in Bulandshahr.
I am asking you about the nun. I am asking about the nun. If members of the church or people linked to the church are abusing and attacking the nun, does it matter to you? Doesn't matter to you, Kanchan Gupta? No, it doesn't matter to you. Missionaries of Jesus shamed the nun, you were quiet. The nun was isolated, you were quiet. You celebrated Franco Mulekal, you were quiet. Children were being sold in the missionaries of charity home, you were quiet about that. A nun went pillar and post and got no help, you were quiet about that. The accused was glorified, you were quiet about that. Missionaries gave the Franco a clean chit, you were quiet about that. The police in an affidavit submitted to the court, they have found evidence against the bishop, you were quiet on that. The family of the victim have alleged that there are threats to their life, you are quiet about that. This is your secularism. You're a pseudo-secularist. You're a pseudo-secularist. You don't speak for rape victims. You don't speak for rape victims, and today you are embarrassed.
Arnab, it's very clear. You know, every time you start talking about the church, everybody starts talking about something else. So let us not get derailed by this counter narrative, which is totally pointless. The media, especially this particular case, where a bishop has been accused of a sexual offense, of sexually violating a nun. Ever since then, the media has increasingly become the new Galileo for the church. So the media must be denounced. The media must be boycotted. The media must be drawn, quartered and impaled on a stake. You know, let it be very clear, this drawing of a fictional, it's an entirely fictional distinction. When websites which are promoted by the church, which are endorsed by the church, they take a position and then the church remains silent. And now to say it is not the church but some website which has called for a boycott of media, this is just a veil. And that veil must be ripped apart.
No, I ask you once again, Kevin Matthews Sunny. Kevin Matthews Sunny, right now on the program, look to Rahul Ishwar. We'll take both of you on one shot. Look to Rahul Ishwar and tell him that you are going to start a protest tomorrow again unless the church clarifies this matter. Look to him and say that you are going to protest this unless the church, tell him today that you will protest unless the Syro-Malabar Catholic Church says tomorrow. No, let me get both of them on air for the first time, because you cannot do this. You cannot be a hypocrite. The Syro-Malabar Catholic Church, if nothing but to clarify the matter that it disagrees with this, has to tomorrow or day after, the soonest within the next 1 hour, explain that it is against the bishop and it is not for the continued victimization of the nun. Please look to Rahul Ishwar. He's on your left. Why are you looking at your phone? What are you embarrassed about? Rahul, demand the explanation from him now. Demand it. Kevin, come on, demand it.
And please remember one more thing. And I would
You're both on air together now.
I would at least urge and challenge Kevin to say that he is with the rape. He is with that rape particular nun. These people won't say that. I would challenge Kevin to say that Bishop Franco, by all the media reports and the suggestion, is in the wrong, and I support that particular nun. I want Mr. Kevin to say that. I would
say
challenge
Kevin.
Mr. Kevin to say that.
Say it, Kevin.
I have always come out in support of the nun, but only thing, Arnab, Arnab and Rahul, I've always been in support of the victim, the nun, and I've always been supportive of the bodies from the church coming out in support. But my only...
There are no ifs and buts in rape. There are no ifs and buts in rape.
Absolutely no ifs and buts in rape.
But please also wait for the court to convict Bishop Franco. My only question was, before persecuting the church, before persecuting...
Oh my God, I'm shocked at this.
Before making out judgment,
I'm shocked at your position. Great. You are exposing yourself. No, let them be both on. No, you are exposing yourself. I can't believe you're saying this here. Then please also say, look at him today and look at each other. Both of you are on air, and then look at Rahul Ishwar and say, I also support Asaram by the same logic. So tell him.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Dera, I also support the Dera chief, also accused of heinous crimes like rape and murder.
Arnabji, these are mere.
No, do it.
Kevin, see, there is no compromise.
Both of them. Kevin.
One thing
I can't hear Kevin.
Rape is a rape, and that there is no question.
No, but take a position then. Why is Bishop different from Asara?
Rape is a rape.
There is no question.
No, answer it now. People are calling in. Please answer. People want an answer right now. What's the difference between Asaram and Bishop Franco? What is the difference between Asaram and Bishop Franco?
See, there is
what is the difference?
No difference.
What is the difference? Answer now. No, answer now. What is the difference? No. You have to give me an answer now. What is the difference?
A rape.
What is the difference?
See, Asharam, Franco, you, me.
No, not you or me. I'm saying, no, for God's sake, don't overgeneralize. I am telling you what is the difference between Asaram and Dera Sacha Sauda guy and Bishop Franco. No, people are commenting on this. I'll take phone calls live right now if you don't answer me. I'm telling you, I'll take the calls live. You'll answer. What is the difference between Asaram and Bishop Franco? That Bishop Franco is a Christian priest and Asaram is a Hindu. You can't put religions on rape. No, I'm sorry. There is no, you can't add religions to rape. Please answer right now. What is the difference?
You can't put religion into it.
Yeah, you can't put a religious denomination into rape. You can't say that if the person accused is from this religion, I will fight for it.
Have to come out on the road and protest. It is a painful sight for a Hindu like me to see our Christian sisters who has to come out on the road, sit on the road for protesting. That's a painful sight because we have great reverence to any religion, whether it be Hindu, Christian or Muslim. Is it not a painful sight? They had to come out and protest on the road to get
absolutely.
Justice. And the secular lobby was silent.
No. Please don't put the whole thing in. Nobody has been supporting Bishop Franco.
Of course they have been supporting Bishop Franco. What are you talking about? Of course they have been supporting Bishop Franco. No, you're wrong.
Please don't.
No, I'm sorry, they have been supporting Bishop Franco also on the debate tonight. They've been supporting Bishop Franco. In the window in which I am, Savio is now responding. Savio asking a counter question. Stay on the two window. Savio is asking a question. Savio.
Kevin.
Savio to Kevin.
Simple question. The Vatican ordered a probe during the investigation of the Kerala police. Has that probe even started? It has not started, Kevin. The Catholic Church took a stand that we would do our own investigation.
I've been very clear on this. A rape is a crime under Indian penal code, and
but you all are supporting him.
Follow the Indian
Kevin, you all are supporting Bishop Franco.
And I'm just quoting Savior. One more thing. Let me quote the Pope himself.
Where is the Vatican probe? The Church promised
civil law, and he died at the hands of the Romans obeying civil law. So no civil law is above any church position.
These positions are simply sermons. These are simply for the sake of saying. On the ground, nothing moves is the reality. Everyone knows that. On the ground, nothing moves.
Nothing will move. They said he was temporarily relieved as a bishop.
No, can I point out one very important thing? Please remember, it's a crime under Indian Constitution.
Also debating right now. Royden Roach, what's the difference between Asaram? The question is, what's the difference between Asaram on the one side and Bishop Franco on the other? What's the difference? Royden Roach and Kanchan Gupta, let the two debate. Royden Roach and Kanchan Gupta, please. Royden Roach.
The law of the land has to prevail. Let it take its course. Okay, we are not concerned about that or not. We are not concerned, please.
Why has the church not taken this man off the pulpit till such time the courts come to a conclusion?
And why is the media
and just to keep on shouting and claiming victimhood doesn't make sense. Question number 2, why is it that the church has enveloped
in the fallback also louder.
We wanted to ban some channels because of unwanted issues.
What? Again,
and we agree with them on that.
The church works in its own ways.
You can't say that.
You know, this whole thing that the Catholic Samaj speaks for itself and not for the church.
The church has its own way of working. We can't say no to it.
Fall back.
You can't say it. If the church does not agree with what Catholic Samaj says,
Rahul Ishwar,
make that
Rahul Ishwar, Royden Roach from Hyderabad says, Royden Roach from Hyderabad says, don't teach us how to operate the church's own style of functioning.
Please see that Suni Chopra, who is, CPM is ruling Kerala, they will never take any strong stand. They will never say this is bad. But they will even comment on Asaram. Ask Suni Chopra about this. He will always indulge in whataboutery. He will speak that Titanic sank so many back. He will speak about all the things that happened in India in the past 5,000 years. But Suni Chopra's double standard, CPM and the left lobby's double standard should be exposed. That's a more critical point.
You should be in jail.
Royden.
Royden, louder. You get the verdict from the court. Nobody has the right to blame anybody. Let me tell you that very clearly, guys.
Royden, can I ask you something?
That we have to look into what people think is better thing of the country.
Royden, can I ask you something? Royden, can I ask you something?
Let me tell you that.
Can I ask you something? Royden, what's your view? What's your view on Asaram? What's your view on Asaram also, please? Just tell me. Asaram,
Asaram, the court has taken the decision.
No. Did you wait?
We made the decision.
Did you wait?
We never said it.
Oh, really? You were supporting him? What about the Dera chief? What about the Dera chief? What about the Dera fellow? What about the Dera fellow? That crazy man, the Dera guy. What about him?
The Dera, there is proven evidence.
There's no evidence here, no? Oh, that's your definition of proven evidence. So if the person, if the person is not from your religious denomination, there is evidence. But if the person is from your religious denomination, there is no evidence. What kind of hypocrisy is this? You're being a hypocrite, Royden. You're being an absolute hypocrite. You're being an absolute hypocrite here.
See, evidence is for the courts and the civil bodies. Why do you want to bring waterboarding into this, man?
Sorry. We have Savio also on the debate.
Suni Chopra is bringing that. Ask Suni Chopra, he will never take a stand on this.
Because Suni Chopra brings waterboarding into that, everybody has to do the same.
Because they are the ruling party and CPM is double standard is exposed. Their double face and hypocrisy is exposed. They want to blame everything on Hindu religion if one fringe element does one mistake. But they don't want to take a strong stand when it comes to minorities. Because it is basically vote bank politics. They are afraid of losing votes. And Suni Chopra ji is a classic example of that. Can Suni Chopra deny that?
To comment on that.
Violated the Supreme Court judgment. You should be held under contempt of court.
No, 1 second. 1 second. I'll take at this point.
No, Arnab, why is Sunit deviating from the point? Till now, he has not said a single word. Sunit, till now, you have not said a single word on the subject of this evening's debate.
Let those who have committed crimes
about the sky, you have talked about the moon, you have talked about the sun, you have talked about apples, you have talked about oranges, but you have not uttered a word about the church and its many sins.
This magazine has nothing to do
with the church. Sunit.
And you cannot prove that it has.
Are you the spokesman for the church, Sunit?
Okay, while I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break on this. 1 minute. I'm going across to some breaking news. 1 minute. Just a minute. I'm going across. I am going across to some breaking news right now. I have the pictures on the screen.